Life does not have to be difficult.
The things that you see other people do with ease have the ability to be easy for you as well. Here are some tips that make my life, and hopefully yours, a little less painful. This is how to make life easier, aka how I survive with chronic pain and mental health issues. I was originally going to make this all about chronic pain, but I found out that a lot of tips and tricks that I use when I'm experiencing chronic pain and it's like more severe than usual, those tips and tricks also help me when I'm in a bad mental space. My first hack is to have a tall stool or chair in the kitchen. This helps to decrease the pain from standing too long to cook or do the dishes. And you can also have this chair or stool in the bathroom to brush your teeth. It just helps a lot. My second hack is to use disposable dishes. So I use disposable plates and cups, forks and spoons, and sometimes knives when I have it. And this is so that the dishes don't pile up so fast and to have cleaning up be easier. Here I'm only showing my spoons and forks because I finished everything else. It's not good for the earth, but between making more trash that pollutes the earth versus saving myself even a little bit from the overwhelm that I experience that then results in self-exit ideation, I'm gonna choose my life. I'm choosing my life. And for those that think what I just said was dramatic or overreacting, everybody has different experiences and everybody can handle a different amount of things. And that's just where overwhelm and too much stress takes me mentally. But this is also not a permanent thing. This is just a temporary measure so that I can breathe a little in order to work on other things that are more important to my mental health and my further progression in life. I'm working on myself in order to be able to not have to use disposable dishes in the future. I'm working to the point where my mind is not so bogged with negative thought patterns and negative emotions and things that are just too much. I am clearing up my mind in order to make space for better thought patterns and healthier ways of thinking about myself and about the world around me, so I can become a more mentally strong person, so I can become a more productive person, not only for my own life, but for the people around me that I care about and for society as a whole. Hack number 3 is to get rid of the top sheet, the sheet without the stretchy corners. Nah, just eat it. Hack numero cuatro is to fold your comforter instead of draping it over your bed. I find that the places that have chronic pain, when I drape my bed in this position or do my covers like that, I end up having a lot of tension and extra pain. So it's just easier for me to fold it and then put it on the corner of my bed or wherever I feel like that morning. I just fold it and place it down on my bed and I'm done making my bed. Actually, it's more like I fold my covers, adjust my pillows, and because I don't have a top sheet, I don't have to do anything else, and then my bed is done. Tip number 5, you can do chores while sitting. I often find it more relaxing on my mind and body to sit down while doing my chores. I also do clean my room in categories. So what I do is I sit down in a specific area of my room and whatever category I'm working on currently is what I clean. And then I move on to another space and then so on and so forth. One thing that's kept my room clean and my life easier is using the 5 Things Tidying Method by author Casey Davis from the book How to Keep House While Drowning. I honestly haven't even finished reading the book, but just from the first couple of chapters, I've received so much wisdom and knowledge that is actively and tangibly changing my life. So the author suggests using this following priority framework to clean your house or space. Number 1 is going to be trash, because this is the dirtiest section or category here. Trash can harbor a lot of bacteria and microorganisms. It's just not good. Trash also attracts pests like mice and cockroaches, so it's best to get rid of it pretty early on. Author Casey Davis then suggests to do dishes second, laundry third, things with a place fourth, and then things without a place fifth. I personally don't clean in this order because I've added things and rearranged things to fit my personal needs and what I can handle. And I also don't use this list to clean my entire house like the author does. I use this to clean my room because that's the only space that I can handle kind of constantly cleaning right now. So before I start talking about how I clean using the 5 things tidying method, I make all of this easier on myself by assigning each category to a day. And when I'm done with that category for that day, I'm done cleaning. Because if I do more, I will just get overwhelmed and it's just not good. The first category that I tackle is laundry. The bulk of the mess in my room is usually laundry. And when I take care of that, my room often looks much cleaner. Then the second category that I like to take care of is my trash. This is usually the second biggest mess in my room, and I want to get rid of it because it's dirty and stinky. After I put up and throw away my trash, I then move on to things in my room that have a home. And after I put those up, I move on to things without a home and find places for those. In this 4th step of my cleaning routine, I try to figure out if I can find a place for these items or if I even need them at all. After finding shelter for my previously homeless items that were in my room, I then move on to dishes. I pick them up, bring them to the kitchen, and go ahead and clean them. My 6th cleaning category is to wipe my surfaces. This is where I disinfect and wipe down all the surfaces in my room, focusing mainly on the flat ones. This is also the step where, after all the crumbs are falling down, I then move on to vacuuming. I don't vacuum as much as I would like to, but when I have the energy and my joints don't feel like I just got out of a medieval torture dungeon, I go ahead and vacuum. I hope y'all liked my fire transition, because now I'm talking about the 8th cleaning category, which is to light a candle. I usually do this after all the categories are finished and I want to cultivate like a cozy mood and a warm vibe. Life does not always have to be hard. It does not always have to make you feel like the Arthur Fist meme. It can be sweet. It can be nice. As long as you find things to make it sweet and nice. I wish somebody would have told me these things while I was in the thick of horrible depression, feeling like my body was going through a meat grinder and other things. Anyways, bye.